Hi everybody, this is Boogass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Collector's Edition Superman figure. So before we take a look at Superman, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, Superman comes with his flight stand. We've seen this packed in with numerous figures in the past, but this time the DC logo is done in black. I think it's regularly done in gray. Up next, you get a brand new stand for this collector's edition series. Instead of the DC logo being done in a glossy black, this time it's done in silver. Up next, he comes with this data file and a card stand, and I love the way this card looks. It's got some nice metallic silver right there. That looks very nice, and it has a very nice bio too. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause that now. I feel like this bio is a lot different than the regular Superman data files we normally get. And finally, he comes with these chains that he's busting out of, and that looks incredibly awesome. I do wish that they would have had a little bit of a dry brushing of silver over top of them. They are like a gunmetal color, a shimmery kind of color, but yeah, it would have been nice if there would have been just a little bit of paint over top of them. But other than that, this looks very awesome and epic. So now let's go ahead and take a look at his head sculpt. So taking a look at this head sculpt, I think McFarlane Toys did a fantastic job. I really love this head sculpt, and I think it captures that early Superman head very well. It looks really awesome. This is the platinum version, so of course the colors on this one are different. The logo's also different. I think this Superman, especially with those chains, looks right off of the cover of Superman number 11, I want to say. I think this figure looks exactly like that. My only complaint is that the head sits kind of low on the neck there. I do wish it was raised up just a little bit. One trick that I've used to raise the heads up just a little bit is put a little bit of cotton up in the head where the peg hole is and down here in the neck where the peg hole is. It'll make it raise up just a little bit. So I'll definitely have to try that with this one because I do feel like his head is sitting a little too low on the ball peg there. But yeah, other than that, I think this head sculpt looks very nice. This does reuse portions of the Rebirth Superman body mold, and a lot of people don't like it, but this is my favorite Superman mold. I think it just looks very nice, and it works really well with Superman. Though the chest is new, the Rebirth Superman chest, I want to say the logo was a separate piece that was glued down in it, and this is completely smooth, so there's nothing here except the painted on Superman logo right there. The cape looks very, very nice. The way all of the folds are sculpted, the way it looks like it's flowing in the wind, that looks incredibly nice. I want to say this is reused from the Hush Superman figure. I think the regular and the gold label used this cape, so yeah, this cape is a reuse. I also forgot to mention that he comes with one open hand and one fisted hand. I think it would have been really nice if they would have packed in some alternate flying hands, like open hands. I think the Solar Suit Superman came with open hands. They could have just thrown those in. But yeah, I did try to pop these off, and these don't want to pop off. You could swap them, but the skin tones won't match up, so that is a bit unfortunate. So now let's go over his articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can look up all the way. He can look down all the way. He can move his head side to side. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move out very nicely. On the right side, the butterfly joint doesn't want to move, but on the left side, it moves very nicely. He has double-jointed elbows that can bend in all the way. He has ball-jointed wrists that can move up and down and spin all the way around. He has a ball-jointed diaphragm and waist that can move back that far. He can actually crunch forward just a little bit, so that is nice. I do wish he would crunch forward a little more up here at the chest, but he does crunch forward a little bit here at the waist. He can move side to side up here, and side to side barely down here at the waist. He can do a complete split. He can kick forward all the way. He can kick back just a little bit. He has a very slight thigh swivel. Double jointed knees that can bend back that far. Ankles that can move down just a little bit. Up all the way. Spin all the way around. And toe articulation that can move up all the way. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here he is next to Action Comics 1000 Superman. Here he is next to the previous Platinum Superman. This one is the Rebirth version that's done in the all-gray color. You can see some of the parts that are shared with this new Superman figure, like the arms, legs, and lower torso. And finally, there he is next to Batman. So overall, if you can find this chase, I would highly recommend picking it up because it is very nice. I'm glad I waited to get this version instead of getting the regular version because I think this one is a lot better. My only real complaints with the figure is that he doesn't come with multiple hands. Since this is a higher priced line, I do wish he would have came with some alternate hands, and I wish the head would have set up just a little bit more. But other than that, I think this is a very, very awesome figure. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.